It's so catchy.
It's a great song.
I know.
Anyway, if you've heard this song in your past, you're probably a guy my age, because back in the 70s, it was the beginning, middle, and end of ABC golf presentations.
Oh, really?
Around the world. It's called Love's Theme. Anyway, before I get to that,
Yeah.
I would like to introduce you to the beautiful, the wonderful, the highly dynamic, and fully loved at the PGA Merchandise Show 2 weeks ago, the hashtag Miss Kira.
And to my right is the dapper Uncle Randy.
And I was just her wingman at a show of 45,000 lonely golfers walking around 15 miles of one of the world's largest.
Well, we
busiest.
did walk about 40 miles in 4 days, so.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was most my 35th year there, Kira's third year at the show, and we had just a great time.
Yeah, we saw a lot of friends.
We did.
We made a lot of new friends.
Yep. So we wanted to give a brief media update what's going on with the Distillery Channel, because over the years, Miss Kira,
Yes.
you've been a vital part of helping grow the company.
I am.
I know.
And I still am.
I know. And at the PGA show, when you go in with about 35 appointments, you end up with about 65 appointments. And we were dealing with mainly leaders, marketing directors, and people that are the significance of ad agencies and the different companies.
Yes.
We found out one thing that we cherish.
Yes.
And what's that, Miss Kira?
That we are very loved.
We are very loved. And only took me 35 years, of course, with her great looks and great personality, just minutes. But we had so much great time going on there. We're still sorting out, and this is what this video is for. We're going to get back to every one of the advertisers that wants to be and sponsors, because they're not really sponsors and advertisers. They become part of our family.
Yes.
And we found that it's better to embrace, grow, and educate.
Yes.
And we started with Miss Kira 2 years ago because the world of golf was expanding in female golf.
Yes.
And with a promotion we started and helping people learn called Miss Kira.
18 plus 1 steps into golf.
Right. A series of 18 different things that a newcomer needs to know. And that advanced forward.
Yes.
We then had digital social media companies like Facebook, of course with Instagram and others, along with our magazine platform, that wanted to help us support, because we always do, always all clean.
Yes.
No political, no religious.
Nope.
You can always
clean cut fun.
You can always tune in and be sure you're going to have fun. Doesn't mean we occasionally don't get off the third rail. But sometimes you gotta, things just happen.
Yes.
But anyway, I want to give a little thought about what we're going to do and how we're going to cover this. So it is with our new magazine that's really gone on a rocket, and things we're doing in Illinois and Wisconsin specifically, because this is our home. We began a series in December called Geneva, Lake Geneva.
Right.
And Geneva, Illinois is a community about 60 miles west of Chicago. It's a jewel of Illinois. Great shopping, great dining, great people, great place to live. You can take Metro from downtown.
Yep. Easy commute without the bad traffic.
In fact, I have two sons that live there. I used to live there many years, raised my kids in the area. And then in Lake Geneva,
where I was born and raised.
in Wisconsin, and again about 70 miles northwest of downtown Chicago. It's a lake community, one of the top 8 destinations for visitors in terms of travelers.
Yep.
In the country. So, but weirdly, people don't know where the names came from, why they're similar, not the same.
Yeah.
So we're exploring that, because it's two different things that can happen. And what's happening this year that we wanted to announce today is that the Distillery Channel, and with our Distillery Channel Journal magazine that Miss Kira shepherds to bring into play, is that we are setting up a series for the next months.
What are those series? I want to know.
Well, good thing we had a meeting, Miss Kira. So
tell everybody. I want them to know.
So in the month of February, just to make it simple, it is Valentine's Day. But basically,
the season of love.
Yeah, but we're going to make it simple. We're going to do articles and work with our sponsoring advertisers to get their stories out. But basically, the articles are going to be featuring, very simple, we love.
We love, yes.
We love, fill in the blank. We love Geneva. We love Lake Geneva. We love our families. We love our schools. We love
our friends.
Getting our oil changed for whatever reason. Crazy Uncle Bill's. But what makes these communities so really, really special, we're going to begin to evolve in February. And what also happened when we went to the PGA show, we have this little event coming later in the year, Miss Kira.
Yeah, in September. It's a big event. It's right
What is it?
It's the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
At Whistling Straits.
Exactly. So our distillery...
It's all about the cheese curds this September.
Well, we also do a lot of work with distilleries, breweries, wineries, coffee shops.
Yep.
We actually have Foya State Coffee that's going to be expanding to all those different locations. One of the world's best coffees that we have now brought into the mainstream. But where you can go and have a great time, because what's going to happen if you're in business?
Yes.
When the U.S. Open was here about 3 years ago, millions of people came to the state of Wisconsin because they want to come see these big events. Wisconsin's very welcoming. Of course, they came through Chicago.
Yeah.
If you're going to be, and I actually talk to people, if you're from Australia and you want to go to the U.S. Open, at that time, the little area of Northern Illinois, you want to miss that.
Right.
These people come from all over the world. It's the Ryder Cup. And it was the U.S. Open. And there are going to be tons of events. The Ryder Cup's going to be at Whistling Straits up in Kohler. So when you fly into O'Hare or fly into Milwaukee, this whole area is just going to be infused with millions of people and billions of dollars coming. So we wanted to be one of the platforms that gets those stories out.
Right.
And with our Distillery Channel, being involved in sports, dining, our distillery breweries and wineries of both states, we work with the state leaders, not only across the country, but here in both Illinois and Wisconsin, Michigan and Minnesota, actually, obviously, all over the country, but this is where we are.
Yes.
Is that we'll be able to go out and have Rob in the rear view that's on our shows, go out and experience and explore both towns. Get great stories. So next month, or this month, February is going to be about We Love. And we're going to feature not only places where you can go have great dining and just truly have great places to go visit and to stay, have cheese curds.
Yes.
But in March, of course, St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day. What day is that, Miss Kara?
It's March 17th.
There you go. I knew that, sort of. And,
it's not March 14th, Randy. Not March 14th.
I had to March. But anyway, we're going to feature a little bit about that in February, where you can go and have some fun. Of course, Wisconsin is known for a few people that have a beer or two.
Yeah.
It is the land of Sky Blue Waters, Ham's beer, and going way back when. In April, we're going to be featuring Geneva, Lake Geneva. We're going to go back again and see how those two communities change, getting ready for spring and summer.
Right.
So it's going to be evolving. What's going to be going on in the spring, but then what's going to be going on in the summer, and see what happens. In May, we're going to be going into a scenario where we're getting ready now for summer. We're going to be really highlighting where you're going to go for the people that are getting ready to come here for the Ryder Cup.
Do the boat tours. Boat tours.
Boat tours beginning to open up on Lake Geneva. If you haven't done that, we're going to feature that. Going to Geneva, Illinois. Again, it's going to be about how community living, one of the best shopping districts, two of them in Geneva itself that you can go enjoy. A little bit different, laid back, but some of the best dining in the world is down there. Some of the best pubs in the world. Stockholm is a
great brewery. Great
brewery, and a great place for some iconic recipes. Stereo Bigaloro is a great Italian restaurant where all the food comes directly taught by the owner, and you can see it cooked right there. Gia Mia.
Yes.
Great place to go eat, but they have about 20 to 30 different places and wonderful chocolate shops, by the way.
Yes.
So great shopping and dining, but you're going to want to have that as a stop. Easy to get to. And then we're really going to be focused on, in May, June, July, August, get the family out and go have some fun. Put the electronics down, come and explore.
Yeah.
Get involved, understand the world of golf. We're going to work with the golf courses, destinations, about getting people with missteps.
Yes.
Right here, Miss Kira's steps, okay? So a year ago, we're going to talk about Miss Kira here just for a minute, but we're going to do a whole feature in a minute, but we took Miss Kira's steps into golf, now Miss Kira's steps. What does that mean, Miss Kira?
It means I'm stepping into dining, resorts, spas, anything you name it, I'm going to do it.
Yep, and what it means is that it's going to be everything. Spas and jewelry and great, who you might want to have a date with, or who you might want to go have an anniversary with, or drop the kids off. So
yes.
We've already talked to some of the most iconic supper clubs in the country, and when they begin opening up, I found out that free publicity right now, Ishnala, the #1 supper club in Wisconsin, is going to be opening up April 27th.
Wow.
Which is a day after my birthday, so all people could send a donation. I greatly appreciate that. but I've been to Ishnala many times. It's a wonderful place up by the Dell. So there's tons of them. So anyway, our media, and again, tune in on Mondays or go on podcasts. You can find us on iHeart, iTunes, and whatever. We have 2 great shows.
Yes.
And one is called the Happy Hour Lifestyle Show.
Yes. And the other one is The Next Taste.
Both different.
Yes.
Both very different. The Happy Hour Lifestyle Show, we have people from across the country, our contributors to it. It's a little bit more golf oriented.
Yep.
What's going on in golf, but we also have Dina Garcia, which talks about healthy lifestyle.
We got Art Strickland, credentialed golf writer.
From President of Texas Golf Writers Association, Mike Calbert.
The Golf Doctor out of Bonita Springs.
Yep.
We got Chef Dave out of TPC Potomac.
Master Chef of the PGA Tour and the TPC Potomac. He always gives us great things to talk about and eat. And then we got Rob in the rear view, who, the reason we say that, if you see him in the rear view,
keep driving faster.
But it's a great show. The Next Taste, a lot of fun. It's already a hot property, but a lot different. It's going to be really great interviews.
Yeah.
On today's show, actually, we're going to be featuring our mountain climber is going to come back and talk about how he gives historical tours of in San Francisco. We've got a beer author that really is going to evolve that. And then we have some Silicon Valley guys that are coming on and how you can do micro wine, actually distilling process in your own home in a micro environment. And really looking forward to that.
That's super cool.
So very, very different. And but we're looking forward to that. So our media, I call it media spaghetti. It all interrelates. You can go from the magazine to our Facebook pages to our shows and on podcasting. And we're on all the 9 major podcast platforms. So anything else, Miss Kira?
Nope. Let's rock and roll.
That's it.
Everybody, have a great week.
Tune in soon. We got a lot going on. Shows today, every day, typically Monday. They usually come up either Monday or Saturday, depending upon our syndication. But we have a lot of fun. Anyway, for Miss Kira
and Dapper Uncle Randy, cheers.
Bye-bye.